Hey everybody, welcome back to Gem Mint Collectibles. I'm your boy Gem Mint. We're going to do a statue unboxing and review on the Sideshow Collectibles Elektra premium format, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so Elektra is in the house. This is the exclusive. Here goes the art box. As you can see, matches very nicely with the Daredevil art box that we did an unboxing for. Let me see if I can throw a little shot of that so you get them side by side here. But very cool box. It was lightweight. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. I want to give a shout out to one of the Gemini admins in our Facebook group, Chad Pfister. This was his piece that he offered to have it shipped here so we can do the unboxing and the review for it. So he's letting me do the honors. We appreciate that. I did have this on pre-order, but I ended up canceling it when I started getting rid of the statues that I had. So it does suck that I won't be able to display this or show you guys what it looks like next to Daredevil. Alright, so let's take a look at what you guys get in here. Alright, so as you can see, we have the base here. You got some gargoyles here, looking like a broken off one. Some cool glass effects. It's a pretty lightweight base, actually. Let's take a little look-see at the top. I don't want to break the glass part. I don't think Chad would like that. Alright, and then the bottom. Little Electro logo. This is number 304 out of 750. Let's take out Elektra herself. Got some fragile looking parts here, like this part here, there. I'm trying to look at the paint to see if we can see any kind of lines or anything. Looks good at a glance. Let's put her down on this nice towel I have set up over here. There we go. We have more pieces of her costume. A little sash there. How many sashes? Another one? This looks like her size. Alright, one of her size there. I can never put these away the same way how they come wrapped up from the factories. But here goes your other side. Looks good. Doesn't look like it's metal as far as the size is concerned. Oop. We have two swords. Katanas, if you will. Looks good. These look like two arms. So you gotta be careful with this one, man. Elektra rocking the big hoop earrings. Very 90s. She was created in the 80s. We'll talk about that in a second, though. Alright, so that looks like all the pieces. Alright, we have Elektra all out on the table here. Let's go ahead and start assembling. You know what? I'm going to need a bigger turntable. There we go. All right. Elektra has a key and a peg on one of her feet. Which goes together like so. Let's go ahead and get her portrait on. Oh, wait a minute. She's looking sideways. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get one of these, her arms on. This is the one sticking. Let's do the one sticking down first. Because personally, I like the one where it's sticking out. I think it just shows a little bit more of an action pose. Alright, so let's do... Oh, you know what? Let's do her little sashes here. Does she have two? What is that all about? Oh, probably for the different arms. I'm not really sure why there's two different ones. Anyway, let's get the size out. Alright, so this is one of the ways that you can display Elektra. Her arm is pointing kind of downward, holding her size. Or you could... You could switch out that side and you could put a sword in her hand. Which makes for a cool look. She could have a sai and a sword. Or... Go ahead and take that out there. Give her the two swords. That's a nice look. And lastly, you could take off her arm altogether. You can give her the "I'm looking for you" sword pointer. Very cool, man. I like that look a lot. She's known for her size, though, but the swords are dope. The sash, I guess you can switch it out. I mean, this sash looks cool because it's kind of giving it like a wind kind of look to it. What's up with this one? Oh, you know what? Am I tripping? No, I'm wrong. It's here. My mistake, my mistake. This was in the right spot, but she has it for her do-rag. Alright, that looks cool. Okay, so the wrap on her headband has the strings that are flowing in the wind as well. Man, very dynamic. I got to be honest, for like a museum type of piece, kind of like how Daredevil was when I did the review on him. Man, I wish I had him still here so we could see them together. Let me just see what it looks like pointing forward with the size. Man, she looks great. I got to be real. She looks great. You know, comparing it to like a recent female sideshow piece like Mystique, she has a lot more presence than Mystique. Mystique was very boring, flat circle bass, and just hands just down, pointing out big, huge silencers. This one, she's got her hair flowing, her fabric on her waist, on her head's flowing, and then like you see the switch out options. Let's go ahead and do a quick background on Elektra, and then we'll do a little review, and then we'll wrap this thing up. All right, so Elektra, we all know she is a love interest of Daredevil, Matt Murdock. Her name is Elektra Nachos, and I don't know if I'm saying that right. But she was created by the legendary Frank Miller in 1981. First appeared in Daredevil 168, which is one of the biggest Daredevil key issues out there, besides Daredevil #1. We've seen a terrible Elektra movie, and we've seen an awesome Elektra portrayal in the Daredevil Netflix series. But she's an ice cold assassin, ninja, female, badass character. For sure. Now, I wanted to check the Sideshow site to see who sculpted this. And also, I wanted to see if I can confirm, because it actually does feel like metal swords. And I can't really tell from the size. They might be metal too. The swords definitely feel metal. So like I mentioned, the exclusive version of this, which comes with the switch out arms, is there's an edition size of 750. This was a $575 piece. The collector's edition of this that does not come with the swords, there's an edition size of 1500. All right, so Elektra was not sculpted by Daniel Bell, who did Daredevil. This was sculpted by Aaron McNaught. This is a polystone piece. It is 23.5 inches tall. The width is 20 inches, and the depth is 15 inches, and it weighs about 15 pounds. So if you guys want to know the specs on this piece. Looking at the base, I definitely like the design of the base. I like the fact that it's got a gargoyle on both sides, but on one side it's broken off. There's obvious wear and weathering all on the front and back of this piece of building. It has a good color differences as well, from grays to like browns, and I think that the church glass kind of look looks really good. Although I'm scared to touch it because it looks fragile. But that looks really good. Elektra, I kind of wish she had keys on both feet. It kind of looks like I don't know if it's the turntable or what, but well, I guess she's not really wobbling or anything. So I guess that's all right. It does look like the back foot is not sitting fully flushed on here, and I don't want to press down too hard on this because it's not my piece. She has a very modernized outfit. If you look at her boots, they're very like tactical looking. A lot of design to them and straps, kind of like rollerblades. You remember blading it up in the streets in the 90s. Then she's got kind of like strings on the back of her legs, kind of like how a lot of females get those kind of tattoos. But I don't see any ugly paint lines anywhere on this. I'm looking at, the kind of fabric straps around her thighs. I'm seeing clean lines, even on her looks like her undergarment there. The lines look really clean. Couple different shades of red. Her hands and wrist gauntlets match the kind of fire engine red like her boots, but the fabric loincloths and the piece on her body, it's a little bit more of a scarlet red, like a darker red, which adds a little bit of depth to the colors, right? Not all the same color. Up on her chest plate, though, it starts getting a little bit more fire engine red as well. The seams are unnoticeable here. I mean, she has the type of costume that makes it really easy to hide the seams, which is a great look, you know. So you just cut them right at the costume. That worked out perfectly. The portrait looks really good. I think it looks like Elektra. I think it's clean. I could do without the earrings. I worry that those are very fragile and will break. But the hair looks good. And her do-rag, whatever you want to call it, looks good. It has good sculpting to where it looks like it's actually pulled back on top. So this is a really nice piece. You know, I think that Sideshow did a really good job with this one. I don't have any pictures, or I don't have Daredevil to show you guys what they look like as companion pieces, because that's what they are. But I'm going to put up a couple pics from my man Gooch. He's in the Geminites group. He's all in the statue groups. He took some really good shots of Daredevil and Elektra together, so check that out really quick. Like I said, looking at the swords have really good detail, like the wraps on the handle of the sword. The fingers look good. You even have some weathering on the glove, or where it looks a little bit dirty. And her knuckles are dope too, man. She's got like these built-in knuckles on both sai and sword that look like they'll do damage if she catches you with it. Sounds like metal to me, right? Not metal. I don't know if the sides are metal. I can't tell. Anyway, I guess we'll wrap it up. You guys have already seen what it looks like with the swords on it. But I guess for review purposes, we'll switch her out one more time. The arms also, man, looking at the detail in the biceps and the muscles, it looks really good. The skin tone looks great. You got nice muscle detail in the back. The straps on her, like her bra type of garment there. Looks good. All right, well, that's enough with the review. Let me know what you guys think about the Elektra Premium format in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like on the way out, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more daily content, which includes statue unboxing and reviews, plus more. Stay minty. Peace.